Top golf tournaments of this century. Golf is a sport of glory and has been for a long time. There are times of dominance, there are times when anyone can be crowned a champion. Golf is unpredictable, and that is what makes it so much more special. It is hard to believe that golf has been around for more than a century and has kept evolving as time passed. And who can forget the 20th century, which was one of the most entertaining fights, rivalries, and some beautiful long drives which looked like poetry in motion. While it looks fun to talk about golf of the previous century, this century is special. The tragedies and the triumphs of this century's golf have been clearly on par with the old times, but some moments stand out better than the rest of them. But what makes them so iconic and everlasting is that it stays as a memory with us for a long time. Let's find out. Welcome to the channel. Today we will look at the top 5 nail-biting golf tournaments of this century. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. 2008 Masters. It is safe to say everyone predicted the 21st century to be the Tiger Woods century, and to a point he proved it to be right. Since winning his first major in 1997, there has been no stopping Tiger Woods, and in the early 2000s, he was at the peak of his powers, reaching the level of many greats like Nicklaus and Palmer. While everything seemed easy for Tiger Woods, injuries were not so favorable to him. And in 2008, he was the one who seemed to be on the back end. Tiger struggled with a knee injury and needed something special to pull off, and he was fighting with Rocco Mediate throughout the tournament. And Rocco was no joke. By the end, both of them were in a playoff fight, and Tiger managed to bag his last major trophy of that decade. After these injuries got the better of him, he did not win another major until 2019. Number 4. Masters 2012. 2012 Masters was one of the best tournaments held in this century, and while every Masters tournament is like a festival, it was in 2012 the tournament peaked. Why? Everything in the tournament was brutal and unpredictable, and the stakes were high. And what was the best part of the tournament, you ask? It was Bubba Watson, and it was not just about him winning the tournament. It all came down to how he won it. Well, he shot some of the greatest shots of all time, and everyone loved to see him get his first green jacket at Augusta. Number 3. Masters 2013. If Masters 2012 was the perfect tournament, then the Masters 2013 is the perfect sequel, even though it was predicted that it would be on the same level as the previous years. It lived up better than it was expected to be, and the main reason why this tournament was loved was the intense fight for the title between Adam Scott and Angel Cabrera. Both of them made no mistakes until the end, but sadly there is a place for only one winner. They were equal until the end, opening a playoff where Scott defeated Cabrera. Number 2. 2000 PGA Championship. The PGA Tour of 2000 is the type of tour you would like to begin your year with. And you know who the main focus of this tournament is. It was Tiger Woods again. Woods looked like he was on the Mount Rushmore of golf, and only one man could have got him. It was Bob May. When it looked like Bob May managed to defeat Woods, Woods came back and forced the tournament further into playoffs and took the victory away from Bob May in a spectacular fashion. Number 1. 2002 British Open. The 2002 British Open was the most unpredictable of all, when it looked like Tiger Woods was giving it all for another triumph on the English soil. By the end of it, Ernie Els outsmarted Woods by the end. And it also to be noted that the weather conditions were not very favorable, and the playoffs had some really tough contenders. But in the end, Els took the win and glory with him.